with Shelly S Entertainment.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Shelda Smith of Shelly S Entertainment, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 2 of Simba NYC TV, out of Brooklyn, New York. I want you to check out my hoodie. It says Brooklyn across the top. I just want to shout out Vinnie's in Parksville, Brooklyn. They have a wide variety of Brooklyn wear and other stuff. But isn't this dope? I wear this hoodie with, I have to say, much pride. If you don't know anything about Brooklyn, Brooklyn is a borough in New York City. And what's so unique about this borough is its ethnic, social, and cultural diversity, which means that there are people from every part of the world living here. I'm also wearing this hoodie because our guest today, Mr. Liji, is here to debut his song and video titled, What About Brooklyn? Mr. Liji is known to us. He is a member of our Simba family. He's been here 3 times. And every time, he always brings something new. We have a great show planned for you. You're also going to see a collaboration between myself. No, I don't sing, but it's my poetry. It's a collaboration with Mr. Liji to a cause that's near and dear to both of us, domestic violence. So please don't go anywhere. I'm just taking a small break and I'll be right back. Hi folks, you know who I am. I'm Shelda Smith of Shelly S Entertainment, and I'm the host of one of the hottest shows, if not the hottest show in New York City, and it's Simba NYC TV. A lot of you artists, you've been reaching out to me on Facebook and IG and saying that you want to be on this show. But you don't live in the tri-state area. So I'm going to fix that. We are going to be providing Skype interviews. I want to be able to show all the dopest artists, not only in New York, but all around the world. So you know what you can do? You can reach out to me by my Facebook, which is Shelda Smith, by an email, which is shelly_swkrss@gmail.com. You can go to my entertainment page, Shelly S. You can also friend me on Skype. And the name on Skype is Shelda Smith. Send me a link to your music and your time zone. That's so important because I don't want to be calling you while you're sleeping. So link me. And you can be an artist on Simba NYC TV show. Yes, it's all about you. And we are back. Welcome, Mr. Liji.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, you know, this is a record for Simba NYC TV. You have been on 4 times.
What is it? I'm becoming like a nuisance now? No, every minute I want to be on the show.
Not at all. You are always welcome to be here. You know, I've discovered that every time that you come here, you bring something different.
Yeah, well, I always try to, keep coming with something new, fresh. Something for the supporters, for the fans, for the people that love what I do. I never ever want to shortchange them,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what I want you to reintroduce yourself, because they were new. We've done a lot of things since you last were here. And so we have new viewers, and I would like them to get to know you. So please reintroduce yourself.
Okay, I'm going to put it in a quick nutshell. My name is Mr. Liji. My government name is Leroy Griffith Jr. And I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. And Brooklyn raised me. I love music. When I was in Trinidad as a child, I did gospel music. I grew up in a church, Seventh-day Adventist church. And once I migrated to the States, decided that I wanted to try to do other things, other genres of music, and just spread my wings, basically.
Tell me, how has your artistry developed, having the Trinidad influence and then coming here and getting the other influence of New York, of Brooklyn?
Well, I must say that in Trinidad as a child, listening to the radio, whenever we did get a chance to listen, I would hear different kinds of music, R&B music, the blues, a lot of R&B actually, a lot of soul music, as they would say, even though it's a country that produced calypso music, so, and then while I was there, my parents were really strict, and the church. So what I was really exposed to there, as far as music, was the church, gospel, and home, school, and do it all over again.
Okay.
So once I got here, and started going to school and meeting friends from different islands, friends that were American, friends that were from different places in the world, my whole objective on music just opened up. The R&B music, hip hop, I was fortunate to be around people like Biggie Smalls, we lived in the same neighborhood in Bed-Stuy, and I was able to walk up to this man and talk to him, and he telling me, yo, and spit, spit for him, like, yo, Biggie, this is what I do, I can rap, blah, blah. And he would listen, he'd be like, yeah, keep writing, So, my whole experience in Brooklyn as far as music is concerned, I was going to every studio that I could go to. My family didn't have any studio and stuff, and so anybody that I heard had a studio or whatever, I'm trying to be there.
Yes.
So, and that was people from everywhere. This is Brooklyn, this is the melting pot of the world, if you ask me. Everybody's represented here. I have Indian friends, French friends, Swedish friends, you know what I'm saying? So it was really, really an eye-opener for me. Yeah.
I saw one video with the hip-hop side of you.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to why now, and what is the message? What are you trying to say at this point?
Now, I'm gonna say this for those of you who don't know a little history about me. Master Ace. Master Ace is a rapper from Brooklyn. Everybody know, you could Google him. Master Ace was down with I think it's the Juice Crew. I was on two of his albums. So when I really came out in this music stuff and started doing this music and getting some recognition, it wasn't hip hop. I'm on a song called Every Other Day with Master Ace and another rapper named Sass. I'm on Good Old Days. You can check these songs out on YouTube and stuff. That's why I started. So I really started out doing R&B and hip hop music first.
So why now?
Now I feel like there is a need for artists to emerge from out of New York City, and first and foremost, I feel Brooklyn. It's like for a long time we've been off the map, so to speak, as far as hip hop music is concerned.
East Coast.
Yeah, the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like since Biggie Smalls died, since they murdered him, it's like they murdered the whole culture in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's like nobody wants to hear nothing about Brooklyn no more. So what about Brooklyn?
What about Brooklyn?
Yeah.
You know what I want is, I want to, for my viewers to check out the video. And when we come back, we're going to have more Mr. DG. Please watch this video. What about Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Maharaja.
What about Brooklyn? What about Brooklyn? What about Brooklyn? Oh yeah. Brooklyn. We bring heat wherever we go. We hit up the spot, yo, we hit up the show. You don't know, Digital El Negro. We stay fly from head to toe. Represent Brooklyn everywhere we go. Check out my swag, you can check out my flow. Got honeys everywhere, they singing soprano. Calling me the Trini Mandingo. Like sipping that honey, puffing that joe. Like getting that cash, stacking mission to hit them hard. High caliber like a 4-4 mark. Numb girls they want to have fun. Sex them well till the morning come. Bed-Stuy gal walk me some. Crown Nights gal walk me some. Flatbush gal walk me some. Them have pretty face and shine like the sun. Want give them penetration. Have protection for every erection. Gal want feel good a vibration. So them call pon the Rasta man. When beef come a we don't run. Road boy we not fear no one. If you vex to your gal give me some. Then vex with your gal or chat to me gun. Now you open like a corner store. Give you some already and you still want more. Tell you say me busy and me deep and tour. Do you love the performance one time encore? Say you want me come do it again. She tell her sister and her best friend. She want me be the daddy for she children. She want the ragamuffin me come from Brooklyn now. Everybody keep calling. 718 people them a dialing. They wanna see the ragamuffin from Brooklyn. The same ragamuffin who could rhyme and sing still like a chimney blazing. These trees it feels so amazing. Put up your hand if you're free and you're dating. Baby, me and she could do something. Yeah. And like Biggie Small said, my borough is thorough. Now we got the Barclays Center, we got the Brooklyn Nets, we got Canarsie, Fort Greene, we got Brooklyn Heights, we got Williamsburg, we've got Bushwick, we've got Bedford Stuyvesant, we got Brownsville, Bensonhurst, East Flatbush, Coney Island. Yeah, Brooklyn is thorough.
And we're back. One of our Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Well, you know what? I wore my shirt just in.
I see you representing. We representing. Yo, big up to Vinny's, yo.
Yes.
Vinny's for having the dopest gear in Brooklyn, NYC. When you want to be fly and you want to look dope and original.
And you want to represent.
Yeah, that's where you go. You go to Vinny's.
You go to Vinny's. Now, what I like in the video, I love watching you like just walking through Brooklyn. Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy, you're just walking all through Brooklyn.
Yeah, I had to do that because I don't know if you folks remember back in the day when they had that East Coast, West Coast beef and Snoop and them dudes came and mashed down the buildings. It's like since that time they've like destroyed, you know, the whole Brooklyn thing, the whole Brooklyn vibe, the whole, you know, and I heard my man say he was trying to restore the feeling. That's Jay-Z, you know, since that time, and he's done a great job, and all the other Brooklyn rappers have done a great job, but for some reason, I just feel as though, you know, we're not getting what we deserve. Especially our contribution to this music thing and hip hop. That's that, you know, that's why. That's how.
But I'm loving the song, loving the video, and I'm gonna throw out a challenge to any hip hop artists out there. Call us. Call Simba NYC TV. We're gonna put my email because I really would like to see some more of our Brooklyn R&B, hip hop, all of those artists. This is the platform.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And like I feel like, you know, I'm around the underground a circuit. You know, I go to these open mics and so forth because, you know, I like to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? And hear what's out there. And there is so much great artists out there, people with substance. I mean, that spit and rhyme like you've never heard before.
Crazy,
Not like what we're hearing now on the radio. Everybody sounding like everybody running down the same sound, which is like so monotonous now. You know what I mean? What about Brooklyn? You need to come to Brooklyn, you A&Rs and record labels, and get some real flavor, you heard? Yeah.
I think of you as a Renaissance man.
Well, I appreciate that. I see that as a beautiful, beautiful compliment.
Over the times that you've been here, I've been exposed to not just the singing part of you, but also the acting part of you. You're part of our Simba family, and you are on the weekly, I have to call it skit, melodrama, sitcom, comedy, drama, truth. Get Straight.
Yeah.
So alongside me, because I'm on the show also, alongside me, I will do, and I think I've done about 8 characters, but nothing compares to him. He's done about 11, 12, everything from a preacher to the different accents. We're talking Jamaican, Bajan, American, a stutterer,
down south, southern accent.
Southern accent. You've done it all. You must have like the greatest ear.
Well, yeah, you know, music and languages. I also speak French. Je parle très bien en français, mon frère. Ma sœur. Mes amis. Yeah, languages and accents is melodies, you know. So once you have a good ear for music, you know, and you could listen, you know, you could learn basically anything. And I think we all have it in us, you know.
But now I know that when you were approached, I think at first you were a little like, really? You want me to come on the show? And you did have to audition. He didn't just get the job just like that, like me. We actually had to audition for Simba and his team before we were selected for the show. What made you say yes? What made you think I'm going to commit myself? Because this is weekly.
When he came to me with it, you know, because he has done most of my videos and so forth, so he has seen some of my ability. He came to me with it. I was like, At first I was like, you know, do I really want to commit? But then I remembered going to school. You know what I mean? And how much I love doing it. You know, how much I love acting and bringing these characters to life, you know. So I said it would be a challenge, why not? You know, and most of the times we shoot like in a few hours, it's not that much. I can basically fit that into my schedule, as well as, you know, culture myself a little more, you know, and make myself a little more well-rounded. Why not?
So you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here. We're going to show a clip from the show Get Straight. We've got so many to choose from, but you know what I'm going to, Simba, you choose one. Show it.
Let God be your everything this morning, because God is love. Love. Stop hating your brother. Stop hating your brother-in-law. Stop hating your uncle. Stop hating your cousin. Stop hating your friend husband. Stop hating your friend wife. Stop hating your neighbor because they just buy a brand new Almera. Stop hating your cousin because they might just get a visa to go to America. Let love be your guide, brothers and sisters. Okay? And nobody is better than nobody. Because when you see we reach those gates, that judgment gate, it's you and Jesus alone. It's you and God alone. It's nobody that's going to be there to save you. The pastor can't save you. I can't save you. Pastor Baldwin cannot save you. No one can save you. It's you and the Almighty.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You are...
Well, it was a little easy. I mean, come on now. I grew up in church, you know what I mean? I grew up in a church. You know, I have like 2 of my uncles are ministers and so forth. So yeah. Like season 1, all the episodes of season 1, you could look at them one after the other. Then we got season 2 that's also out there. We have also got season 3 that's out there now, that you can look at all the episodes and see the progression of how the story goes. And season 4 is on Simba NYC TV show, 5th series, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can get straight binge.
Yeah.
I even heard that you're writing a screenplay, acting.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because I got that information from Simba. So I have to confirm it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We're writing a screenplay about, you know, getting signed. You know, there's so many artists out there, so much people out there that aspire to get into this music business, and that's another way of like, you know, spreading some light and sprinkling the folks with some of this knowledge about how this thing really goes. And the challenges involved. You know, it's a lot of things involved that we don't know about, that people don't know about, I should say.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be in that screenplay, in that movie, you know, and it's gonna be something to look forward to, you know.
You know, on that note, we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back, or maybe he won't be right back. I'll be right back.
Made in Brooklyn, New York City.
Elaine's tasty pepper sauce make everything taste good. It makes everything taste good. It makes everything taste good. It makes everything taste good.
For all inquiries, please contact 646-657-4277 or email at elaine'stastypeppersauce@gmail.com.
And we are back. I ain't mad at you.
I was playing. You know I'm playing.
As Tupac said, I ain't mad at you.
You know, come on, you know I'm just playing.
Well, you know what? Besides the artist in you, the writer in you, the musician in you, you are such a giving person. And I could talk about the caring side of you, your charity, Time to Give Back to Africa.
A Time to Give Back to Africa. Yeah, we started that in 2011, and that's some stuff that we do. We gather stuff here in the States, you know, predominantly here in Brooklyn. And what we do is we ship it to Africa, West Africa to be exact, Mali, Bamako, and Gao. And that's the place we're dealing with. You know, I visited there. I was fortunate enough to go there to do a show in 2011. And after that, you know, it changed my life. You know what I mean? We are so fortunate here in America and in the West, you know, in the Caribbean and so forth. We have so many things that we take for granted. So A Time to Give Back to Africa started. Now we are more established. We are 501c3 non-profit organization. So that's tax exempt. So folks, please, you know, you can check out our site. That's ttgbta.com, you know, and see the stuff that we have done already with the past projects and past missions. And you can see what we're working on now. It's really, really tough, you know. It's really, really tough for the folks out there. And we just want to do whatever it is we can do to help out the situation. We can't fix it.
No.
But we can make our contributions. And I feel like, you know, if more people would think this way, we can really alleviate a lot of the problems that we're dealing with.
In the world, yes.
Yeah. In the world, period. Yeah, you're right about that.
And, you know, one of the things that I liked about you is that I called you and I said, listen, you know, I write poetry, and I am a little shy about my poetry. I like to write it, but I don't ever want to do it in front of an audience. But I had attempted it once, and I thought, you know what, there's a cause. And I felt like I could call on you because I know that, you know, you will come out for a cause.
Yeah,
there are some people I won't call, but I knew that you would say yes. I kind of knew that.
Yeah.
So when I called you and I said, you know, I want to do my poetry, I want to do it a little different, I want to create something special out of this, you said yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you brought it to me, I was like really, really happy to be a part of it. And then when I heard your poem, you know, it just gave me the vibe to create the music, to create the hook, to create the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So I sort of fed off of your a poem to be able to do that.
Yes.
So, you know, it was like a symbiotic relationship, meaning that I was able to feed off of you as well as you fed off of me, for us to come together and make such a beautiful a piece.
So take a look at the video and we'll be right back because we want to have more conversation with Mr. Luigi.
Hey.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Domestic violence, yeah. It's all over the place. Domestic violence, yeah. Cuts and bruises on your face. Domestic violence, yeah. Tears running down your cheek. Domestic violence, yeah. Leaving you broken and weak. How can you beat down a woman that gave you a family? How can you treat your lady with such animosity? And how can you be so cruel when love should be the only rule? Don't you know that our women are royalty? Domestic violence, yeah. It's all over the place. Domestic violence, yeah. Cuts and bruises on your face. Domestic violence, yeah. Tears running down your cheek. Domestic violence, yeah. Leaving you broken and weak.
As he reset my fractured hand back in line, I heard the doctor asking for the third time, "What happened to you?" I said nervously I was looking and fell over my shoe. He then asked what happened the time before that. I said, "Doc, I can be a bit clumsy." I slid on my hat. And the time before that and that, I was coming out of my shower and fell over my bathroom mat. He stopped and held my hands gently, staring at me intensely with a great concern, and said, "Sounds like you need to get out before you die in that home."
How can you beat down a woman that gave you a family? How can you treat your lady with such animosity? And how can you be so cruel when love should be the only rule? Don't you know that our women are royalty? Domestic violence, yeah. It's all over the place. Domestic violence, yeah. Cuts and bruises on your face. Domestic violence, yeah. Tears running down your cheek. Domestic violence, yeah. Leaving you broken and weak.
I got up and walked towards the elevator. And in the hallway I saw him, the perpetrator of my brokenness, my hopelessness, my low self-esteem, the killer of my dreams, and possibly even the killer of me. He hugged me and gave me a kiss and said, "Babe, don't worry, we can get past this," and swore that never again will he ever cause me pain. I saw the smiles of the onlookers as he held me in his arms, but I knew my feet, they had become too weary for this dysfunctional dance.
How can you beat down a woman that gave you a family? How can you treat your lady with such animosity?
And how can you be so cruel when love should be the only rule? Don't you know that our women are royalty? Domestic violence, yeah, it's all over the place. Domestic violence, yeah, cuts and bruises on your face. Domestic violence, yeah, tears running down your cheek. Domestic violence, yeah, leaving you broken and weak.
I knew I had to leave, but where would I go? A life with him is all that I know. My doubts, my fears, they began to spread like cancer over my cries to God for an answer. But an inner strength that had never been revealed emerged in a way that I had never seen. My feet, they took on a life of its own. As I walked away from the pain, the shame, the self-blame, the humiliation, the isolation, the segregation, the intimidation, the degradation, my near self-destruction. I remember the mind games he played in my head, the times that I wished that I was dead. But now I am free. There's no hold on me. I'm free to go, free to make my mark in the world.
How can you beat down a woman that gave you a family? How can you treat your lady with such animosity? And how can you be so cruel when love should be the only rule? Don't you know that our women are royalty? Domestic violence, yeah, it's all over the place. Domestic violence, yeah, cuts and bruises on your face. Domestic violence, yeah, tears running down your cheek. Domestic violence, yeah, leaving you broken and weak.
And we're back. The video, it's we've translated this into
Oh yeah, it's got subtitles.
subtitles. It's Spanish,
Yeah.
Portuguese,
French.
and English.
Yeah.
We want to really reach the world.
We have to reach the world. This is a worldwide thing, a worldwide epidemic.
Yeah. You know, if you want to reach us to find out how you can help with this cause, you can email Shelly Social Worker ss@gmail.com, and that's SHELLYSWKRSS@gmail.com. We welcome your comments. We welcome your input.
That's what's up.
So you know what? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going straight into Book Talk, Health Corner, and we're going to be back with more Mr. Leach. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere.
You wanna hide something from a Negro? Put it in a book.
Welcome to Book Talk. I hope that you're reading along with me. The name of this week's book is The Citizen by Claudia Rankine. This book, it helps us to navigate the complex waters of how racism is lived, how it's seen and it's felt by Black persons. You know, reading her book, you come out with a sense of knowing what it means to fill these shoes, what it means to walk around in a hoodie, what it means to live in this body. What Rankine, I think, wants us to know most of all is how one can become invisible and hyper-visible in language and in life. Please read this book. This book is called The Citizen by Claudia Rankine. You know, I do this book talk not only for you, but also for myself. It's encouraged me to read so much. You know, Reading is fundamental. Thank you so much for joining me this week on Book Talk, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to read.
You wanna hide something from a Negro? Put it in a book.
Prevention is better than a cure. Health Corner.
Welcome to Health Corner. It's all about health. Earlier this month, the American Heart Association announced the first change to the high blood pressure standards in 14 years, tightening the guidelines to include millions of more Americans. Now we know that high blood pressure, it is the leading cause of death, not only in the United States but also worldwide, and that black people are more likely than white people to have high blood pressure. High blood pressure, it doubles your cardiovascular risk. It is a significant risk factor for strokes, heart attacks, blindness, kidney disease, and the development of other illnesses. So you want to be really mindful of your high blood pressure. The normal BP will still be considered 120/80, but in the new guidelines, people with a blood pressure of 130/80 will now be considered to have high blood pressure. So that will also include younger people who are age 45. They will now be included in this standard. The previous standard was 140/90. I encourage you to really take care of your health, to be mindful of what you put into your bodies. Thank you so much for joining me on Health Corner, and I will see you next week. You are what you eat. Stay away from the salt, and with high blood pressure, try to minimize the stress. See you next week on Health Corner.
Prevention is better than a cure. Health Corner. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight. Better sooner than late. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight now. I have to get straight.
I remember the night when Gabby and I get engaged. That was the best night of my life. I ain't gonna lie. I really love him. Oh my God. You know, ever since we met on that ride, we would spend every day, every night, every moment together. I call it him, he call it me. And every night, this man used to bring doubles of roti for me. But when I see him with that girl, I ain't gonna lie, it take me to a bad place. A place I never want to ever go to again. I never want to go there again. I miss him so much. You know, I work all the doubles that have trying to keep my head busy. Now they say I can't work no more. So now I'm in this big house all by myself. All by myself. And it, you know, I even sorry I get on so hasty the other day and I'm gonna buffer Petal. And I get on so crazy, and you know, Petal is the only person who supports me through everything. I want to call Gary so bad. I want to call him, but I don't know. I feel like he go on like, I should ask Petal what to do, you know. I'm gonna call Petal. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call Petal. Hi, Petal. Hey. Hello? Deborah? Yes, it's me. Oh, you come up your high horse? You cool down now? If there's anybody who know you, it's me. We've been friends since we small. So where's the scene now? Well, I was just going through something, you know how that is. Yes, I know how that is. But listen, Gil, I want to call Gavi so bad. I miss him. I love him. So what you doing on the phone with me? Gil, go and call your man. It's your man. Call your man. And tell him what? I made a mess. I don't know. Tell him what? What do you mean tell him what? Tell him you miss him. Tell him everything you telling me now. Tell him you miss him and you love him and you want to see him. But the girl, what about the girl? I'm trying to bring up whole thing, but you see the girl. Deborah, what about the girl? You studying that girl? Deborah, go and call your man. Call your man. It's your man. What's wrong with you? Petal, remember Richard? Oh God, don't talk about he. He is the devil himself. When I think about that man, I just get sick to my stomach. Sick. Deborah, what you bring him up for? Deborah, now I understand. I really understand now. So when you see that scene, it brings up thoughts about Richard. I understand. Oh God. It take me right back to Richard fooling around. Yes, girl. And I remember he used to beat you too. I was with you throughout that whole scene. Richard, I ain't forget him, you know. Parents don't even know about that. That is true. That is true. I keep that secret. Deborah, now that I'm thinking about it, it ain't too long ago you went through that madness for that man. I don't even know if I know how to trust. So every little thing just set me off like that. I understand. I remember that girl. But I thought you'd get over that. I thought I did too. But when I see Garvey whining on the girl, remember when we went to the party and we catch Richard? Same kind of scene, same kind of setup. Yes, it's true. I remember that night. I remember that night. I want to get over it. I miss him. I miss him so much. But you think he gone by now? You think he wouldn't want to hear from me? What do you think? Deborah, the only way you'll know is if you call him. You see, me, I would fight for my man. I ain't nobody just come and take my man. I put on my ring today, you know. I wear my ring. What? Go ahead, girl, wear your ring. Wear your ring, proud girl. I don't call him. I don't call him back. Yes, right? So call him. And girl, I'm sorry I'm buffy, but I get all crazy the other day. But you know, it's all good. It's love. Girl, I know you a long time. You act like it's now I know you. I just gave you a little chance to blow off your steam and pull yourself together. But you know I was here for you. So I'm gonna call him now, and I'll call you back. Alright? Don't go no place. I'll call you right back. Alright then. Later. Call me, eh? Bye.
No, my heart can stay with my love. It's
Hello, Deborah?
Hi, Gary.
Boy, hold on there. Yeah, this is a pleasant surprise. How it is you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? Listen, I was looking up and the thing, and I find the ring, and I don't want to keep something that don't belong to me. So I want to know what you plan to do. If you want to come by me and get the ring, or if I should come by you and bring you the ring.
Oh, wait. Deborah, what ring and ring you talking about, girl? Where's your scene?
Listen, you spend a lot of money on the ring, and I don't want to take nobody thing that don't belong to me, and so I just wanted to make sure that I give you back the ring.
The ring? Girl, you forget what it is I tell you how? Huh? I tell you, when I buy that ring, I take my last, my everything, and buy that ring. And I also tell you that it's a gamble that I take. And in life, sometimes when you gamble, you lose. And that is the gamble that I was willing to take because I care about you and I love you. You understand? When I went and buy that ring, I went and do that with my everything. You Vaz, I put my everything into this engagement. See? And I play and I lose. You Vaz? So that ring, I didn't give you that ring. Like I tell you, it was a gamble and I lose. So that ring, whatever you feel to do that ring, do that ring. That is your ring. See? And as a matter of fact, that is all you call for.
Well, no, I called to see how you're doing. So how you doing?
Well, me, I just taking it easy, you know. I taking life one day at a time and I taking it as it come, you know what I'm saying?
So everything good with you?
Yeah, like I tell you, I can't complain, I'm alive. You know, I did.
So you've been going out and stuff?
Going out and thing and making thing and thing right now, me I not on that, you know. You know what I'm saying? To tell you the truth, you know, Deborah. You know what I'm saying? I not on that. You know what I mean? Right now I focusing on getting my life together. I focusing on getting myself straight. You understand? That is what spot my head is right now. So to say I've been going out and party and anything, I'm not on that right now, nah?
My mother said whenever I talk to you, just tell you hi.
Yeah? Your mother said to say hi to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You must give her a call.
Yeah? She said I must call she?
Yeah.
What? Maybe bad my mother, man. I really walking. Yeah? Well, yeah, what is going on? One of these evenings, when I have a little extra change and I go buy a phone card and I go give you a call.
So everything good though?
Yeah, I don't tell you already, I can't complain. I take it one day at a time. You understand? Yeah, but enough about me. What about you? Where's your scene? How you doing? You alright?
I'm good, you know, how it is, you know.
Scene.
Alright, so we'll talk.
Yeah. Well, alright. You know, it's good to hear your voice still.
Yeah. Good to hear yours too.
Well, alright then. You have a blessed night.
Okay then. Alright, bye.
Alright, bye-bye.
I didn't get to say half the things I wanted to say. I wanted to tell him so much things.
She calling me now. It look like she missing me, Gagan.
Oh my goodness. What a beautiful dress. I could just see Deborah in this dress. She is going to be an amazing bride. You know, I was an amazing bride. My goodness. Oh my God. And Deborah has the shape for this dress. She is so petite. You know what? I haven't even heard anything more about the plans. Let me call Deborah. Goodness. What you guys call it? Oh no. There's my mother. Hello, Deborah. Hi, baby. Hi, Mom. Deborah, I haven't heard anything from you in quite a while. Are you avoiding me? No, not at all. I have been so busy. I have been working every doubling. You don't know. Deborah, you've been singing that song for the last 2 months. Now, Deborah, tell me what's happening. How is Garvey? How are things going with the wedding? Have you set a date? Have you picked your dress? Have you found a place? Everything is fine. Deborah, the family is asking. My friends are asking. The neighbors are asking. Deborah, when is the wedding? We're so excited. And Deborah, you know what? Guess what I did? I spoke to Mr. Westenstein. Oh, you know him? They own all of these studios here in Trinidad. And I told him about my son-in-law to be. So I have arranged for Garvey to have a foothold in the music business. Can you imagine that, Deborah? Mom, okay. Everything is going along according to plan. Okay? Deborah, you know what? I call Satchel's Designs. Those beauty queens that enter the pageant, Miss Trinidad, they make all of their gowns. So it's going to be nothing but the best. Deborah, I'm thinking rhinestones. I'm thinking pearls. I'm thinking maybe just even a little splash of a diamond or two. Deborah, nothing but the best. I'm thinking a long trail, sort of like a fit for a princess. Deborah, this is what I want for you. So tell me, Deborah, what's going on? Is everything okay? Have you set up anything yet? Have you found the place? Deborah, what's going on? I'm feeling so left out. Mother, let's take this one thing at a time. Mother, listen. Everything is fine. I've been working a lot. I'm always a little bit tired. Everything is fine with Garvey. Everything is fine. So what we're going to do, Mother, just wait a minute. Mother, we're making our plans. We want to make our own plans. This is my wedding. I know you're excited to help me, and I will certainly use your help. Mother, I know you have great taste, but right now, I just need a little time to think about what I want to do, okay? Everything's fine. Deborah, you know the Adams, they're a bit nosy, but they did ask, where are you planning to honeymoon? So you know what, I told them, I said, you know what, we don't have to worry about that. We have our beautiful cottage in Aruba. And you know, you and Garvey are welcome to stay there as long as you need to. Mother, I will call you. But Deborah, you know you are our only daughter. You can't expect me to sit back and do nothing. Deborah, you know I'm not that type of person. I have to be involved. Mother, when it's time for you to do something, I will call you. I swear. How is Dad doing? How is he doing? You know your father, he's fine. He's out there feeding his birds. Deborah, call me before the day is out. We have to talk. On the break, we've had such a blast. Mr. Lee G, what can I say? Do you want to make 5 on the show? Do you want to come back?
Absolutely. You can have me anytime. Anytime.
Oh, so much to talk about. But
Anytime.
again, I want to say thank you.
I want to say thank you for having me. You know, from what I've been hearing, there's a lot of people that's trying to be on the show. So the fact that I'm getting a slot or a spot to come in and do my thing, I appreciate it.
So how can we follow you?
Okay, my website is mrleeg.com. That's MRLEEG.com. That's my website. And on my website, you can get connections to all my social media, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. You know, a time to give back to Africa. That's TTGBTA. That's our nonprofit organization. You can check out all our stuff on YouTube. Everything that we do is documented, by the way. So you can always see, you know, from when we get the donations to when we ship it to when we donate it. So you know what's going on. It's no gimmicks, no cons, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just totally honest. And, you know, join us, you know, get involved and help us out. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thanks to all the people that's been supporting Mr. Lee G and everything that I'm doing throughout the years. It's a struggle, you know, and thanks for the support, because without you folks, I don't know if I'll be still doing it. You know, so much love and respect.
So, you know, you've released new music. Are we on our way to making a CD or what's
Oh,
that?
yeah. I forgot to mention
I'm
that.
smelling a CD.
Yeah. A new album is coming out, and it's called Me. You know, Me. That's the album is going to be called Me. And it's going to have songs on there like you've heard, you know, Silent Tears and What About Brooklyn, and along with some other really hot, undeniably hot records on there. You know, this EP is going to be off the chain.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be some of my best work, because I'm only getting better, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm never satisfied.
Yes.
I'm never satisfied.
What about Brooklyn?
What about Brooklyn?
For true Brooklynites, check out that video and check out that song.
Yeah.
You know?
You need to.
I got over hyped today and I wore my Brooklyn.
That's what's
you
up.
know?
Representing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We bring heat. Wherever we go, we heat up the spot, yo, we heat up the show. You don't know, Digital El Negro, we stay fly from head to toe. Represent Brooklyn everywhere we go. Check out my swag, you can check out my flow. Got honeys everywhere, they singing soprano. Calling me the Trini Mandingo. That's it.
Thank you so much for joining us. Ja is life, it's love, and it's all we need.
It's time for Simba NYC TV show. Time for Simba NYC TV show with Shelly S Entertainment.